will. Once again, good Saturday evening to you. It looks awfully dark out there. Well, that's because the ring lights aren't on. No wonder it looked dark. Okay, what happened was Matt Bourne, before another sellout crowd here Tuesday night, beat Buddy Rose in a chain street fight. However, after the match, Oliver got out, got a hold of the strap that was still on Matt's wrist, tied him up to a ring post, and he and Rose got some extra licks in. And I'll continue from there after the introduction from Don Owen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 280 pounds from Seattle, Tiny Anderson. His opponent in this corner, 228 pounds from Louisiana, Tommy Rogers. The referee, Luke Brown.
Luke Big Boy Brown doing some refereeing. Quite a wrestler in his own time, mainly back east. He did a little campaigning out here in the West a few years ago. Talking about Bourne and Rose situation. So Bourne was carried to the dressing room, although he won the match. Now, when he came to, he insisted, he said, I want another bout, the same kind. I want a street fight with Rose right away. Don Owens, a promoter, I said, this is the last time they'll be wrestling in Oregon. So the match was made for Seattle, and that came up last Wednesday. In that one, I guess it was a real bloodbath also, but Buddy Rose won that, and as a result of both nights, the injuries taken by Bourne have put him out of wrestling for at least a few weeks, maybe a couple of months before he will be back into wrestling action again. So they split in the street fights, if you will, Tuesday and Wednesday. But coming out on the injury list, Matt Bourne, and he is out of action. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if he is home here in Portland, whether he's gone to Hawaii, taking a vacation or what, but he is injured, will not be wrestling for, the word that I heard was probably a couple of months, maybe 6 weeks. On the injury list, we're happy to say that Kurt Hennig had the injury to his knee down at Salem a week ago Thursday, and they have decided not to perform surgery on it, which is always good news, and the knee is getting better. Don't think we'll see him in action tonight yet, but he's getting better. Kurt Hennig, glad to report that. Tiny Anderson lifted and body slam by Tommy Rogers. And he goes through a reverse hammerlock. Count of one on Anderson. That's all that Rogers can get. Rogers giving away quite a bit of weight. Maybe 40 pounds, maybe more. Making that up, however, with fireman's carry for the takedown to the wing lock. He's making that up with agility and speed in the ring. Tommy T.R. Rogers. Sorry to report the death of Peter Maiva over in Hawaii. Great wrestler, never worked in my time anyway in the Northwest, but internationally famous. Rocky Johnson's father-in-law. Sorry to hear it, but he had been lingering for a few months. Working the armbar, T.R. Rogers, Tommy. Anderson St. Paul, Minnesota. Tommy Rogers from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And Luke Big Boy Brown from Elkton, Maryland. Turnbuckle treatment for Anderson. Whoa. Picking up about 280 pounds, body slamming it. Tommy Rogers. Reverse leg drop. Reverse hammerlock. Tommy Rogers working it on Tiny Anderson. Understand we got some fans down in Cottage Grove at the old Great Western Pub. Now, if I'm ever by and got the time, I'll stop in and have a cool one with you. Tommy Rogers working on Anderson, trying to get the shoulders pinned. Rip Oliver still holding the heavyweight championship for the Pacific Northwest. He had a title defense or two in the past week. Hack Sawyer and Rocky Johnson are still the champs, tag team champions. And they're in a grudge match tonight, going in a rematch against Dr. D from Tennessee, David Schultz, his partner Deucey Hogan. Tommy Rogers working the hammerlock. Anderson comes back swinging. A turnaway crowd last Saturday, a sellout crowd Tuesday. Tonight, quite frankly, the crowd down a little bit with the hot weather and two great big cards here in the past week. Incidentally, 2 weeks from tonight on July 3rd, we're going to start the big weekend down Owen is. Letting the kids in free, 14 and under with a paid adult admission. Get in free. That is not next Saturday, but 2 weeks from tonight. We start the July 4th weekend off. It's Saturday, July 3rd. Going with the inside toe hold. Tommy Rogers on Anderson. Tommy kicked off. Leg dive takedown. Dive back with that left leg. Tommy Rogers, one of the promising young lions. Not only in the Pacific Northwest, but you're getting to hear about him all over the country. Young man, great speed, good size, good physique. Super personality, too. That's always nice to know. A good athlete is a good athlete. And if he's got the personality besides, it's just that much more fun to have him in the sport. Rogers being worked on the ropes, whips. Ooh. Knee lift to the midsection. Turns him over. A reverse whip and shoulder throw. Backdrop on Anderson by Rogers. Drives a punch in there. Elbow smash, side of the head. That one completely legal. Into the corner for the whip to the far neutral corner. Anderson getting worked on pretty good for Tommy Rogers. Rogers to the midsection. Stomping away. Now shows he knows how to rough it a little bit. That's what Anderson wants to do. Tiny falling off the apron. He went to roll out, and he fell face first down on the concrete across the way. Anderson brought into the ring over the top rope by Rogers. The whip into the ropes, drop kick. Nearly missed him. Caught him with the right leg. Just enough to put Anderson down. Anderson rolls him up with an inside cradle. Could be it. No, he kicks out of it. Rogers for the kick to the midsection and another. The whip. Brought the knee up right to the point of the chin that time. Rogers with the body slam. And going to go at him from the top turnbuckle. Tommy Rogers with a flying body press. 1, 2, and it's over. Tommy Rogers with a big splash. A flying body press, reminiscent of Jimmy Snuka. Came flying off, nailed Anderson, and won it. Well, we hope that you will get out a piece of paper